Hey guys, Star Wars Fantasy back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about the opposite of what I talked about the other day, and this time I'm going to be talking about the worst movies of 2017. So here are the top 4 worst movies of 2017. Why 4? Because I only saw 4 movies that I didn't like. Well, there were some that didn't really, live up to my full expectations. These 4 movies are the only 4 movies I really saw this year that I can safely say I did not like that. Starting off this list with number 4 is Justice League Dark. Now, I was kind of excited by Justice League Dark, and I was actually really disappointed. And I don't get how this movie has, I think it was last time I checked, a 71% on Rotten Tomatoes. Because this movie I was bored by. Batman didn't need to be in here. Swamp Thing was wasted. And I just wasn't really a fan of it. I mean, there were some cool things about it. I still do stick to my grade of a C+. But the movie was just a big letdown. And I'm really hoping that Batman Gotham by Gaslight can be the first R-rated anime DC movie that I actually like. Because Killing Joke I thought was actually a worse movie than this. And, Suicide Squad Hell to Pay obviously comes out after. Even though I'm not really that hopeful for Hell to Pay because the trailer, I just wasn't really feeling it with that. Number 3 is definitely probably my most disappointing movie of the year, Alien Covenant, because this movie has, a 69% on Rotten Tomatoes? I don't get it, because the movie I was extremely bored by, more so by Justice League Dark. And I don't understand how this movie made the Best Visual Effects Oscar final shortlist. Because, they weren't really particularly bad. They're not really as good as the ones in, say, Aliens or Prometheus or something like that. And the movie, I don't really like what they did with the characters. None of the characters were really memorable, to be honest. And yeah, I really hope that the failure of this movie can help get a jump start, have Neil Blomkamp's Alien movie happening again. Number 2, wow, Fist Fight is a movie, because a lot of people really do not like this movie, but it's bad, don't get me wrong. I'd stick to my C- grade, but if I saw it again, it might be lowered. Because pretty much about the laughs came from, how bad this movie was, and the only other really good thing I can say about it is, the teachers actually had decent chemistry, but that's really it, because I didn't like Tracy Morgan in the movie. I hated Jillian Bell in the movie. The movie's completely stupid. This would never happen in real life. And honestly, yeah, Fist Fight is a really bad movie. Now, none of the movies I have been talking about are truly awful. And that's because I haven't talked about my number 1 yet. My number 1 worst movie of 2017 is... what this movie's done to me.